Well, I think I better keep that George away from my apple tree. I seen him cutting branches out of things. And something George said in his comments is only God can create a tree. And yeah, I go with that. Now, here's just a silly thought or collection of thoughts. If God creates a tree, then we should look after it and respect it. And if we're going to cut a tree down, if a tree needs to be cut, or if we take a crop from a tree, then we should make the absolute best use of it. Now, it's not just trees, but of course it's bushes. It's bushes, plants, it's the grasses. We should look after all of them. And in a minute I'm going to show you a rather obsessional thing that I do with leaves. You all know that I am a tea drinker, and in England, generally speaking, tea is brewed using tea bags. It's a terrible modern invention. We take tea from a country like Kenya or India, Sri Lanka, showing my age, and the leaves are dried, they're cut, shredded, and then we use them to make tea. And a lot of Americans will think of iced tea, because we drink it hot with milk, some people with sugar. And then what we do with the tea bags is we throw them away, and they go off in the dustbin to the landfill site, and they get dumped. But not in this household. I have a very obsessional thing that I do with them. Okay, so it's that time of day that I've already drunk 2 cups of tea, so I've got 2 tea bags. I could throw them in the dustbin. That's what most people do. Well, brothers and sisters, I ain't most people. I'm proud of it. I've got another problem that needs dealing with. Some of you have seen my front garden, and the soil in the front garden is not particularly good stuff. It needs vegetable matter to be dressed onto it and mulched into it. So we've got 2 problems: getting rid of tea bags and putting mulch on impoverished soil. So put the 2 problems together. So look at this. Ha! We can do shadow boxing. That's good, isn't it? So what we can do, we're going to tear these tea bags apart, and the mashed up tea leaves are going to go on my garden. Now, we need to take them out of the bag, because the bag is made out of a funny plasticised sort of paper that doesn't degrade that well. And they go in the bin. As I say, you might find that a little bit obsessional, but it saves me buying mulch, and it saves me throwing away tea bags or tea leaves. Over time, the worms and the grubby things will pull that down into the topsoil, and it will improve the garden. And if you think, I'm an Englishman, I drink, how many cups of tea a day? So yeah, in a short time it will improve this rather barren, stony soil